Yo, what is up guys, Face here, welcome back to another video. So it's been quite a bit since I made my last video, and I thought I would bring you guys a T57 review, you could call it, or a how to play. T57 is one of my favorite tanks at the moment. It is one of my newest grinded tanks. It is my latest tank that I did grind. Before that was the Bat Chat, which is over here. But yeah, I just wanted to explain it. Also, I'm going to do another video on the Yo after this, so you can see the comparisons. They are both American tanks. So if you were wondering which one to get and which one is better, I'll be doing that. I won't be doing it in one video, just because I feel like it'll be too long. So why don't we just get straight into a live gameplay? And now what's pretty cool about the T57 is that it is one of the first clipping tanks. I believe AMX50B was the first. I may be wrong about that. But the T57 is one of the oldest, and it is one of the best as well. So the AMX50B has a very long interclip reload, while the T57 doesn't. So you have a 2.5 second reload on here, and I believe the AMX50B has a 3.5, which is the same as the Bat Chat, which is pretty long if you think about it. Most of the time you're going to be bleeding a lot more HP than you have to with the T57. Just because you can put those shells a lot quicker, especially with this, I don't know what to call it. It's a clipping boost. That's what I'm going to call it. It's this consumable that you can use. I believe it reduces the time by 20%. I'm not too sure. Should have done a bit more research on that, but I would use it. If you're going to play this tank, definitely use it, because it does get you to put those shells out a bit quicker. I'm going to help the mediums. So now the T57 is pretty good. Has a pretty good top speed, so you can get to the medium flank fairly quickly. I am spotted, I'm not sure by who. Probably the 62A above me. Okay, he is just pushing. I'm going to put my boost on so I can get one more shot into him. He's almost dead. Unfortunately, wasn't going to get him in that last shell. I'm going to reload my clip so that we can be ready to clip the next guy that I've come up against. And it is quite a bit of a reload in between. So when you reload your entire clip after shooting even just 1 or 2 shells, make sure that you won't be in front of any enemies for that 20 seconds that you have to wait. There's a Conway somewhere. There's an FV 405. I don't want to get clipped by him, but you know, it seems as if I'm gonna have to. Let's see if I can get a ram into him. We do get a ram, and we kill him. And that is just why the T57 is just so amazing. Now, in the AMX50B, I probably wouldn't have been able to get those 3 or 2 shells out that quickly, because you have 3.5 seconds. And if you take into account that the tank has 4 shells, meaning that their entire clip's reload is even longer than the T57, and you're gonna have to wait 7 seconds in between 2 shells. So it is kind of awful in that sense. Not to say the AMX50B is not a good tank, I just prefer the T57. Unfortunately, we missed that shell. Maybe we can get another one over here. We do manage to hit that one, and hopefully we can clip this 752. I'm going to reload the clip, because I am thinking that I won't get to him. I don't know if I'll be able to drive up here. Only fast tanks really can go up here. We didn't do a lot of damage this game, which is unfortunate, but you can't have them all, I guess. 752 hopefully doesn't get nuked by my team, and he does. Can we maybe get the kill? Yeah, we can. Sweet. So we didn't get a lot of damage that game, but I feel like it kind of showed you how like deadly the T57 could be, especially when we came up against that FV. We'll play one more game for you guys, just because, you know, 2 is better than 1. And now the T57 recently got buffed, to be honest, and it got an armor buff, I believe, and maybe a few nerfs there, here and there, but the main one was that it got improved graphics, and also it got the PBR graphics, and it also has improved armor now. So you can bounce a lot more shells than you used to with the T57. The T57 used to be a paper heavy tank, and I believe it was pretty slow as well. So At least now it's a bit... I don't know if the speed was buffed, but it does feel fastest from when I used to play it. Okay, so it looks like our Concept 1B is going right. The enemy team has a mouse, which is a farm fest for me and E75. The E75 also, I mean the T57, E75, that's a different tank. The T57 also has very good heat pen, so you can just batter through people. No problem. I don't want to get nuked right here. But reload boost, we were able to put 3 shells into that mouse, no problem. He is down 1,200 health, and he is pushing me. And I do not have team support at the moment. We do have an FV over here, but I don't think he'd be able to help me as well as I'd like him to. So I'm just going to back up while I reload, wait for this mouse to pop up. Somehow that missed. I do not know how, so do not ask me. We managed to hit that shell on the E75. Maybe this mouse will show him his face again. There is... As you can see, I can... Okay, we bounced that, but his tank was extremely great there. I'm going to see if we can maybe run away, because this is not a predicament or a fight I would want to take. Their entire team is basically here. Mouse just doesn't get that shell into me. Maybe we can clip out this tortoise before it pushes onto our teammates. Oh, I could have shot him there. And there we go. People just like underestimate the E75. Like that E75 thought he could push me, and then he was like, whoa, wait up, and we backed up. And by the time he realized that, I was able to put a 3rd shell into him, or 2nd shell. Let's see if I can maybe clip him out as well. We bounce him because I didn't aim that properly. Shoot that one. And look at that pen. I'm almost able to go directly through the front of that mouse's upper plate. Not even at an angle, so that's just crazy. The T57's heat pen is just absolutely amazing. Hopefully we can get my clip out before. Maybe one more shell into this guy. Not quite the 400 that I was looking for, but we did manage to win this game. 2 wins for you guys, 2 live games as well. And that I just think this really shows how powerful the E75 is. I mean, T57, I don't know why I keep pulling it an E75. Definitely not an E75, guys, but if you haven't gotten the T57 already, make sure to get it, grind it up, because the line isn't that bad. It's a pretty good line in my opinion, so you wouldn't be having a problem. The tier 9 of the line is a bit mediocre at best, but the rest of the line is pretty good, so I would highly recommend you getting it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys have watched until this point. If you have, comment T57 OP, and also comment if you guys are gonna get this tank as your next grindable tank, if that makes sense. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you guys want to see more. I'll check you guys later. Peace.